The obsidian throne room pulsed with an unnatural energy. Around it, figures of nightmare gathered. Freddy Krueger, his clawed glove dripping with shadow. Jason Voorhees, his hockey mask reflecting the flickering flames. Leatherface, his chainsaw humming a low, menacing drone. And Pennywise, the dancing clown, his eyes glittering with malevolent amusement. They, the most feared villains of horror lore, were united by a common enemy, a cosmic entity known only as the Devourer. Its tendrils of shadow stretched across the night sky, consuming stars and planets, leaving only an echoing void in its wake. This is beyond anything we faced, Freddy rasped, his voice a grating whisper that echoed through the cavernous chamber. Jason, ever silent, nodded, his gaze fixed on a holographic projection of the Devourer's relentless advance. Leatherface, surprisingly articulate for a cannibalistic killer, grunted, "Gotta stop it, before it eats everything." Pennywise, the most cunning of the group, spoke, his voice a chillingly sweet melody. "Our individual powers are formidable, but alone, we are insignificant against such a force. We must combine our strength. Each of us will attack its weaknesses. Freddy, you'll exploit its fear, its dread. Jason, you'll use your brute strength, your unrelenting rage to tear through its defenses. Leatherface, you'll make sure it can't regenerate." Leatherface, ever practical, simply nodded, revving his chainsaw. Their plan was daring, bordering on suicidal. They would infiltrate the Devourer's shadowy tendrils, each using their unique abilities to weaken it. Freddy would tap into the Devourer's core fear, exploiting its vulnerability to psychological warfare. Jason would serve as the brute force, tearing through its physical form. Leatherface would ensure its destruction was final,